So, welcome back to Nemesis. We've got a 5-player game set up here. We have a full participation table. So we've got everybody in centre apart from the Space Cat. That's for us. Kitty is not on the ship. But what we're going to do before we get started the game is we're going to show the camera what our secret objectives are. As far as objectives go, there's a couple of different things because of the characters we've picked. We got the objectives before the characters. So I've got the soldier. Sam?
I've got the android.
Yep, and the android's deal is she is mega powerful, but when the tracker reaches turn 5, she drops down dead if she's not in cryo or an escape pod, so very powerful, less time to do your things. Also has 2 corporate objective cards.
Yeah. No warranty,
Jake has the CEO, very Wayland Yutani type, and has also already seen everyone's corporate objectives, so he knows what the bad objectives are for everybody.
They're not the bad objectives, they're just alternate objectives.
Alternate objectives. Selfish. Company man objectives. Chris, you are the scout.
Yep,
so just running around the board grabbing the stuff, hopefully. Glenn, you are the psychologist, who seems to follow people around and gets benefit as a result.
Would have been better in the game where we actually were going
for a basic
insane.
move, I can basically do my basic move, spending a card, and stuff like that.
Yeah, winner. So I guess a tag along, basically. So let's have a look at secret objectives. So mine are these 2.
The androids, 2 corporates.
So you can possibly
very similar at this moment. The CEO objectives.
the scout objectives.
These are mine.
It's good to be in there.
Is it?
Entirely possible chance where we all complete our objectives and we all win, and yeah, everyone gets along and the ship's fine and nobody dies. It's probably not going to happen. But, you know, there's always the chance. There's always the chance. Right, so, first player, Space Cat, has gone to Sam. So it is you to go with your 2 actions. So everyone draw 5 action cards and away we go.
I draw 4 because I'm the CEO. So.
No, your body injury as the CEO that you start with is already dressed. You flip it over.
Sorry, yes.
Yep.
Sorry.
So you put it down to the dress side, so you put it face down. If your robot runs out of power, you should have had some tokens for the power.
Yeah, no, I've got
then it gets undressed, so you still draw cards and all.
Is this the standard alien?
These are the intruders, so yes, the not xenomorphs.
So she can just do that.
As part of the cards. So, as the android's opening action, she stepped into the monitoring room. It was dead silence with 1 item in there. And for the second one, she is checking the status of the engines using the ARM tablet. So she's having a look at engine 1. So, would you like to reveal what engine 1 is?
So the engine 1 is damaged, if anyone wishes to know that.
Okay, cool. So, good to know.
Yep.
That's your 2 actions for the android then. CEO. So for his 2 actions then, the CEO has stepped into the hatch control, generating noise in corridor 3, and has then fixed the room because it was broken, and we're using his fast repairs with 1 energy off the robots, and there are 2 items in the hatch control. So the scout has moved noisily into the shower room and a door locked behind her. There are 3 items inside, and then searched the room with her trait that allowed her to pick 1 card from every deck and choose one of that, and has picked a red one. She's picked a decoy.
So that is
2 items in that room. So the psychologist has joined the android in the monitoring room and then checked the status of this room. He's not telling us what the room is, but he is saying the door will lock behind us. So that's the soldier done, stepped into the room, searched, and has drawn a yellow item. Back to the android.
Well, was everyone playing their stuff face down so we don't know what everyone's got?
But the ones I'm using face up.
I'm not.
You might want to, keep your hands secret in case you want to do something to another player or something like that.
Okay, so android has stepped from the monitoring room into the cabins, putting noise in corridor 3, and it's broken, but the psychologist has actually spent a card to follow her in soundlessly as well, out of sequence. So, then the android has passed. So the CEO has stepped into the fire control. The room is currently broken with 1 item in it, and he's placed noise in corridor 3 and 4, but has passed for the turn as well. So, Scout. The Scout has stepped into the emergency room, 2 items in it, broken, and has generated noise in corridor 2, and has also passed for the turn. Psychologist.
Have you got a repair?
In my hand, so I can repair next turn.
Yeah, the psychologist has been on a trek. She's wandered into airlock control, which is on fire, and rolled danger, so noise all around, and then walks into evacuation stage 3, and there's noise all around, including the vents. So a very oblivious walk through the ship, everything's on fire. She's just taking in the ambience, as it's going around, getting the mood for the crew.
I love this. Take a scan of the entire board. Everyone there is quite quiet, only a few dotted around.
Just a trail of destruction.
It's like if it was a heat map, this would be like white.
So, Soldier, I searched the hatch control system for a yellow card and grabbed myself those, and then stepped into fire control, but because there's someone there, I don't generate noise. Hooray. I am not passing though. Is anyone else?
No, that's it. You're the only one who hasn't passed.
Ooh.
I can't.
Yeah.
Okay then, so
Hang on, he hasn't actually officially passed yet.
do I want to hang on to that? Yeah, I think I will. I'll pass.
Yeah. So,
So, everybody's passed?
Yep.
cool. Event. Let's see what happens.
So, turn track moves along. So, 14 turns remaining before the ship jumps into hyperspace.
Starts at 15, right?
Yes, it does. Intruders attack, no intruders. Fire damage, no one's in the room with fire. So, resolve an event card.
Android turns off.
Event. Noise in technical corridors. Place a noise marker in the technical corridor if there isn't already one there. If there is, each character in a room with a technical corridor's entrance performs a noise roll.
Is that just their word in for vents?
So there is one in the vent, yep. So psychologist needs one. And I think that's it actually, yeah, just the psychologist.
One silence.
Nope. So noise goes away and you get an encounter.
Oh, so is it? No, it doesn't go away in the vent, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yes, it does.
Oh, sorry, it's connected.
It's connected.
Of course, yeah.
So reach into the bag of fun times.
Hang on,
What is the psychologist facing?
everyone
The Queen!
Oh, okay.
All her clattering around has piqued the interest of Her Royal Majesty.
I've come to analyse you.
Are you feeling moody today?
Somehow, I don't think you have 4 cards in your hand, do you? No, so she surprise attacks. Claw attacks, suffer 2 light wounds and a contamination card. Contamination. So all the bimbling around has attracted the Queen, who's attacked the psychologist with her claws. So, Intruder Bank Development.
Psychology is
Check.
a terrible idea.
Also, we have encountered our first alien. Please discard one of your objectives.
Yes, hand it over.
I'm gonna get rid of that one.
Have fun with
So
that.
I'm keeping that one.
I've got a pistol.
Just one dimension.
Yeah, look, we've all seen Alien. It didn't.
Bank Development.
Pistols they didn't even bother with.
Adults, everybody rolls for noise.
Adults.
Starting with me.
Starting with player order.
4.
4. Yep, so you get an encounter.
That's quite likely.
You get yourself an adult. Surprise value of 2. Do you have 2 cards in your hand?
1.
1, no, so it does attack
Adult,
you.
right? No.
Yep,
Oh,
adult. Joins the android. It attacks with a claw attack, 2 light wounds and a contamination. Can the android get contaminated?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. So, contamination, and put the tracker on 2 light wounds, please.
Thanks, Glenn. You've screwed us all.
There. Okay, who next?
Noise for
Geo, roll for noise. 2. No. Noise in corridor 2. Scout. Danger. So, does not draw an encounter, but noise all around.
I'm already busy.
Yeah, you're already busy, so you don't need to roll with the psychologist. Soldier. 1. 3.
Yep.
Is an encounter. Yep. Noise goes away. What do we get? Another adult of surprise value 4.
Well,
I held on to Nerves of Steel, so I don't get surprise attacked.
Can you not combine
guess I
cards?
Yes, I am afraid so. In comes the adult, and Soldier can't be surprised attacked because he had the Nerves of Steel, but CEO does. So, flip the card, please.
no.
No. Okay, so that's everything for turn 1 then. Space Cat moves over to player 2. Yeah, I've discarded one of mine. So everyone's discarded one objective.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so turn 2, draw 5
You can
cards.
discard them. Sweet. And I scan the contamination immediately as I draw it.
Oh, for the android.
Yeah, I scan it, and if it's infected, I suffer a light wound.
There you go. There's your scan.
So yeah, that's
No, it's not affected, but I discard it.
Yep. So it goes to the bottom. Okay, so CEO is doing a robotic punch from his helper into that adult, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Yep, so, what's it saying? The card?
It says choose an intruder in the room you're in, roll the attack die and deal injuries as you would do a shoot attack. You deal at least 1 injury except on a blank.
Yeah.
And I may discard more energy to deal 1 more damage.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So you can hit
And
that.
I can do that as in I can do like two energy to get 2 more damage and stuff.
Cool, so anything but a fight then.
Hits.
So that's at least 1.
I'll do.
we've done all
I'll
3
do 2
then.
more damage.
Gonna put it on. So you're dealing 3 damage total, yeah?
Yes.
Yep. So see the intruder attack, see if that kills it. It does not. That's a 6. So still alive. Your second action.
I'll just move. Yeah, I'll move into the engine room.
Okay, so Ceo's then stepping out into the engine room. The intruder does attack you on the way out. Misses. That's only a queen that would hit.
And then noise.
1 for noise. Danger, danger, high voltage. He follows you into the room.
I thought it only happens if there's not a friendly person.
Not sure. Let's check.
Oh yeah, I think Glenn's
I think
right.
if there's a person in combat,
Yeah.
it ignores it.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just like the soldier's like.
If there's an intruder in the neighbouring room and it's not in combat, you are correct. So, yeah, so he does not follow you because he's already in combat. No, you are correct.
Is noise generated
I think so.
Yeah, noise is still
normally.
everywhere?
So, yep, high voltage. And 1 into defense, please. So, CEO has escaped from the adult into engine 1 and has rolled a danger, but the adult's in combat, so doesn't follow. That's both of your actions. Scout. So the scout has walked silently using reconnaissance into evacuation centre B. It is broke. There were 4 things inside, and she has searched once and drawn a yellow card. So the psychologist is trying to leave the queen and go back into the airlock control that's on fire. So she moves in. The queen does attack on the way out. Hits with a frenzy. All characters in the room who have at least 2 serious wounds die. All other characters suffer 1 serious wound. Have yourself a serious wound. It's a leg. The cost of your escape actions is now 2 instead of 1.
Does that count for this turn? Or
No, because you've only just received it.
That would be such.
That would.
That'd be-
Roll for noise because you've gone into that room.
50-50.
Danger,
Come with
danger.
me.
Oh lordy.
And
Here she
is
comes.
Noise
Am I
generated.
likely to go down to 1 now? Or 0?
No, it stays there.
You're gonna go to my. Okay.
So, psychologist is running again
Oh.
into the storage. Well, you get slimed on your way out.
Oh, she's not having a
Slime
good time.
token. Yeah, psychologist is not having fun of it.
No, I don't want to follow this.
Roll for noise.
This will be very unfortunate.
No noise into. So no noise. But she does attack you again on the way out.
She does attack again.
Scratch gets a light wound and a contamination card.
That takes
So
me to a heavy.
that takes you to a heavy. So you get another serious wound, another leg one. So they don't stack. So, but for the purpose of damage, they do, just not the effect.
Is it when you get 3 you die immediately?
After you've got your 3rd serious wound, any additional damage kills you.
Any additional damage?
Any
Like-
additional,
like-
even a light.
Okay.
I am going to save this guy.
Okay, so she's ran away, got hit again, and is now passing. Fun times for the psychologist. Okay, so I'm going to spend taking aim, which allows me to shoot and re-roll the dice if I want to. So spending that. Thank you. So that's a hit. So it does 1 hit, and also with the assault rifle, every time you deal at least 1 injury, deal an additional.
So that is nice.
So that's 5 damage on that adult. Does it kill it?
Yes. Just.
Adult's dead.
So it's
Blech.
equal to. Okay.
Yeah. So that goes away.
Imagine it wasn't. And is something dropped?
Yes, alien corpses dropped in the room. Hooray! Right, so I kind of was wanting to go that way, but then I'm hearing screams and roars and sounds of chasing, so I'm not sure I kind of do anymore. Okay, so yeah, I am going to use that interruption. Probably going to trigger an encounter, but I'm going to do it loudly anyway, just to try and get rid of some of that noise. It's broken. It's the armory. There are 2 things inside it.
Recharge your energy weapon.
So, rolling for noise.
I shoot you get to do it there. What is it? Energy charge.
3. No. It goes.
They're just behind cleaning energy charge.
So the android has ran out of the cabin with the adult, has got hit on the way out with a scratch, which has took them over the light wounds into heavy. Noise roll in corridor 4, so you've now got a body serious wound, so you can only draw 4 cards instead of 5 at the start of the turn. Your second action.
I'll close the door.
Okay,
No.
closing a door. Closing the door. Stops them for a turn, so yeah, good shout. So the CEO has stepped out of engine room 1 and found the comms room. They moved carefully, so they put the noise there, and the status was to deploy a door behind them. They have then passed, and the scout has also passed from this turn. So, psychologist passing as well. So back to soldier. Yeah, basically. So with the armory, now that I'm there, I can spend a card, so I'll get rid of rest to use my autoloader. So, autoloader. Assault rifle has +1 ammo capacity. If it's loaded using the energy charge, the action cost is 0. So, tidy. And then I'll spend my other card to get rid of my duct tape to get my armour. You may discard this card after intruder attack to ignore that attack. Hooray.
They're only a one-off, is it?
Once and done, yes. But still quite handy to have. And
Then pass?
yeah, I'm going to pass as well. Okay, so after walking into the surgery and searching it, the android is then passing like the rest of us. So turn track moves down, 13 turns remaining. Fire damage. Queen's in a room that's on fire. She suffers a point of damage. Clearly not. But does she run off, more importantly?
Oh my god.
She does run off. Where does she go? Where does she come from? She goes down corridor 1 into evacuation centre A. Okay, so no more fire damage, and the wound marker goes with her. Resolve an event card. Whoop. Hatching. Discard 1 egg from the intruder board. Any characters in the nest room who have no action cards left are immediately infested by a larvae. If no one is infested, put a larva token in the intruder bag. So, egg hatches, larvae goes in the bag. Also, adults move down chamber 3 if they're not in combat. So, moves into the empty room up there. Okay then, bank development. What do we get? Adults, everybody rolls for noise in player order. So start with the CEO, roll for noise.
I'm getting. Doesn't matter, I'm getting.
4, yeah, encounter, so all that noise goes away from the CEO. And you're dealing with an adult. Do you have 4 more cards in your hand?
No.
Nope, it surprise attacks you. Pops in the room, has a swipe, bites you. If they have 2 serious wounds, they die. If not, you get a serious wound.
I got 2 now.
Yep, so this is your second serious wound. Melted. If your character has a slime marker, each time you pass in the player phase, you suffer a light wound. I suggest you don't get slimed.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Scout. 3 also gets an encounter. Shake, shake, shake.
Any cards?
Yeah.
Do you have 3 cards?
Nope, only got 2.
That shouldn't be in the bag. I'm assuming there's another breeder in there that shouldn't be.
Maybe some chicken animal.
It's just a larvae. You have 1 card or more?
Right, how many cards?
1.
Yeah.
Yep, so larvae pops in the room, does not take you by surprise.
Yeah, put the fragments in there.
Psychologist. Roll for noise.
Well, I'm squelchy.
1. Yep, that's an encounter. And can you clear the vents as well, please? Shake, shake, shake.
That's a paddling.
Also a larvae. Do you have 1 card in your hand?
More than 1.
Okay, so it does not surprise attack you. There's a larvae in the room with you.
Alright people, we know what to do. Pretend like you're Anakin and these are younglings.
Soldier, rolling for noise. 3. I get an encounter. Shake, shake, shake.
What you get like under the queen.
There's only 1. There can be only 1. That's another breeder. That should not be in the bag yet.
There should be 2 adults in there.
Yep. Adults. 3. I don't have 3 or more cards, so adult pops in the room and surprise attacks me. What do we get? Bite. Get a serious wound.
Well, can you not just armour that away?
And the cost of your item actions is increased by 1.
Can you not just armour that away?
I could if I wanted to. I kind of want to.
Save it.
Do you know? That is a good point though. Because I think in the long
That's a
run.
serious
Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard my armour card to ignore an intruder attack. So that goes away permanently. I can't access that again. And the hand, serious wound does not happen. Android. Roll for noise. What?
What is that?
Roll again. I think
Roll
that's
again. That's fine.
bizarrely you've managed to cock a
Can I do
D10.
that? How? Okay.
4. Yep.
Can we just go say the size, please?
It's a larvae. Do you have 1 or more cards?
No.
Nope. So larvae comes out. So I believe the android can't
She
get
can't get
infested
infested by
So
larvae.
what happens then?
It says you can never have larvae on your character board.
If
Yeah,
it
so
were to
nothing
happen?
happens.
Does
It doesn't say if it were to happen.
So nothing happens then.
It just says you can't get them at a larva.
Are you saying you can't impregnate?
Okay, right, but you would still get a contamination card as part of that. So you get a contamination, scan it, see if it's infected. If it is,
do I do it now?
yes, might as well.
I'll wait because of the way her ability works. So I have to draw it and then I scan it immediately and then stuff happens.
Okay, yeah. So hanging on to it for now. So, but the larvae has tried to infest, but it's an android. The larvae tried to jump inside an android, find nothing but circuitry and lights, and was immediately killed by the internal temperature. But you may still get a light wound as a result.
This is the Wayland Yutani verse. It's just milk.
Okay, so I believe that's everyone. So turn's done. Space Cat moves to the scout.
So now I'll scan.
Draw 5.
4.
4 because your body wound. Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to play Adrenaline
Nope,
to
that goes
perform
away.
a shoot action and draw an action card.
Draw 1.
So I spend a round, no special
again.
rules, just a straight dice
Oh, no
roll.
again.
Then I draw 4. She's
One wound onto the larvae, sir. And then for my
No, it just dies immediately.
Does it? No.
Yep. If you hit the larvae, it dies. So the scout has played Adrenaline to shoot and get a card, and has immediately shot and killed the larvae, and is now searching the room. So
No, really, I was in the middle of searching.
So the psychologist is attempting to shoot the larvae. Anything but a blank. Hits, kills.
It's not the first baby the psychologist had to abort on this flight.
I think you've got a very confused idea what psychologists do.
Do they not drop their bodies?
Yes, they do. They do drop
Psychologist
corpses.
that's
So
given a
larvae goes
handgun.
away, and the corpse goes down.
A corporate psychologist with a handgun.
I will pass.
You're
Really?
passing?
Yep.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So, alrighty then.
I've got 2 contaminations in my hand. The other 2 I want to keep for different reasons.
Don't forget you can discard cards in your hand when you pass.
Yeah,
like you can just then get rid of them.
I drew
before you-
one. I discarded
You do it when you pass.
and then I drew one.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to shoot that alien, get rid of the rest action to have a shot at it. Hit on twin helix or better. That is a miss.
Can you re-roll with an assault rifle?
I can with a certain action. I did not spend that certain action. I'm going to do it now. Take an aim. Shoot again, but I can actually re-roll it this time if I miss. Yeah, re-rolling. Yay, hits. And because it's an assault rifle, I do 2 damage. Get 1 in addition. Do I kill it on a 2?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
That's me for now then.
All you've done is piss it off.
Android has repaired the surgery, moved into here, and has placed noise in corridor 3.
Where I wanted to go.
So the CEO has spent his protect card, which is the last of his android's energy, to move into engine 2 without triggering an attack, and he also rolled dead science for it. And now you're checking the status of the engine.
the top one, isn't it?
Top one is the one it currently is, and you cannot change it. So, do we know what it is?
Yeah.
Tell us.
Yeah, I'm trying to help. That number 2 is working at the moment. It's
Okay, so from what we've heard around the table, 1 is broken, 2 is working.
Yeah.
How many engines do we need to...
2. If we need 2 working by the end of the game for the ship not to detonate.
That's my turn.
So the Scout has repaired Evacuation Centre B, and then you... What's the second action? Pass, just for the repair.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's it for the Scout for this turn. Psychologist, you already passed. So back to Soldier. Let's continue shooting away at this, shall we? Get rid of interruption to do that. Burn the ammo. Need twin helix or better. That's a hit, and because of that, it does 2 injuries thanks to my assault rifle. So I need a 4 or better. No, he's still alive.
One more shot.
Yeah, let's get rid of demolitions. Last shot of the assault rifle. So, twin helix or better. Yes.
Definitely.
So it hits him for 3, basically. Oh yeah, he mega dead.
If you pull like... It's like, I don't think there's an 8 in the deck.
8.
Is there? No.
Cool, so successfully killed the adult, but my assault rifle is completely out of ammo. And that's me for now. Next.
And a corpse.
So, the android has stepped into the lab, and a door is shut behind her, rolled for noise, and has triggered an encounter. Let's see what we get for her. It's an adult. Do you have 2 or more cards in your hand?
Only 1, unfortunately.
Just the 1, so triggers a surprise attack.
I would have 2 if I
Get yourself an adult surprise attack. Misses.
Yeah.
All good. For now. Your second action.
Yeah, but
Yep, so moving
Are
in
you
to
already
join the
seriously
scouts.
injured?
I am. I have one.
Well, let's see if it attacks you. Let's see if it hits you. Gets you a bite. If you have 2 serious wounds, you're dead. If not, you have another serious wound.
Oh, I guess I get another.
Serious wound, not light wound. So have yourself a bleeding. Every time you pass, your character suffers light wound.
You're dying quicker now.
Yay!
An android can. I mean, yeah. I guess.
I mean, yeah, there's just milk all over the place right now. Right.
and then I pass. And then I pass. Right, so I get
Yeah.
one light wound. This is a very good.
Oh, you passed and it healed a light wound.
No, I just took one light wound.
Oh yeah, because of the bleeding. Yeah. Cool. So everybody's passed. 12 turns remaining.
Really? It's only been like 3 turns and all.
Yeah, I know, right? So, intruder attacks. Is anybody in the room with an intruder still? I don't think we are. No. Fire damage. No one's in the room with fire. Resolve an event card. Scent of prey. Place a noise marker in every corridor connected to a room containing a character with a slime marker, except the ones that already have noise.
Then what slime?
No one's there.
Glenn has slime. Yeah. Where are you? Over there. So no one's adjacent, and the adults move down corridor 3, which I think is what you were just doing.
How many adults is it? Sorry.
Yes, just the adults. Did that guy move down? Yeah, moved him all. Yep. So all the adults have moved down. Chamber 3.
You broke a door.
Cool. Right. Bank development. Shake.
Do you want to go fight it, Chris?
It's a blank. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. A small reprieve. Space Cat moves to the scouts and going into next turn.
You get bag increases. Blank.
Oh, does an adult go in?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. So adding an intruder adult to the bank because we got the blank. So the psychologist has found an energy charge in the storage room and has used it to immediately unlock her oculobe drone. So moves to the soldier. Okay then, so first move for the soldier then, I'm going to not use basic repairs to do what it's saying, I'm just instead using my tools to actually fix the room, so fix it on the cheap. And then I will search the room, see what we get. So 1 less thing in there, 2 reds. I'm taking 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get cards. It's
Get that.
It's a card plus 1, isn't it? Yeah. So isn't that's a card plus 1, isn't it?
So the android has stepped into the emergency room and then fixed it with the repairs card. Onto the CEO.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna
There's
die.
a room up there. I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
Ah shit.
It's on fire.
Oh, shit.
get rid of this.
Okay. That changes things.
There's a fire in the nest.
Oh, Dale wants an egg.
God. I need an egg. And every time we end the turn,
Yeah,
it
egg
burns an
goes.
egg. I need an egg.
There's 4 eggs.
Egg.
Leave.
Ooh, I've got a proposition for you. Right?
No.
If you can grab
can get
an
there by
egg,
I'm gonna die.
I can keep searching that room for energy charges and I
Yeah,
will
he's
trade
going
you.
to die if he stays there. He needs to go.
Realistically,
You can get there in a turn.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll be there by next
Lock the
turn.
door.
3, 4. Yeah, okay.
Smash the door,
Okay,
yeah.
there should be enough time. Okay, so CEO has moved and found the nest, which is currently burning, and placed noise carefully there on 2, and then has moved into here and placed noise there.
Basically,
So
strolling
to the
through and
scouts.
a cigar.
Yeah, we'll do a search,
Also, I am personally
which brings that down to
very,
1.
very concerned that the nest is on fire and I'm not there.
Too bad, motherfucker.
I paid you. You wouldn't have this shitty job without me.
I can also help you, Dale.
Oh, sorry, I pass as well, so I take a light wound.
Sorry,
No, don't pass, because then you can...
Oh yeah, that's a good.
I'm
point.
out of cards.
That'd be helpful.
You're out of cards.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that sucks. Don't need any rest.
Nice. It'd be appreciated.
It's like having really good efficient cards. I find I can't use my healing items.
So what does that mean? Is it one there? Do you need to pay? Do you just use that
That
card?
card and another one.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
At the same time, I kind of want to
I
follow
like
you
him,
into
all his cards are 0.
I mean, I'm heading over to that side of the ship anyway. So.
But much kindly.
Well, yeah, I'm actually planning on just gearing up in this room and
Yeah,
then
that's what
going
I'm
to, if
doing.
you want to come with, step in.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And then, yeah.
2 green, see what we get.
As long as you don't would, you can't
Don't you
move
pick
into
up
an
when
alien.
when you search, don't you do something else? You get
Yeah, but this is specifically scavenging, which is not a search action. But I'm just going to say, if you've got wounds, I have ways of healing you.
Yeah, well, not really. Not for me.
I've not got
Yes,
wounds, I've got
healing
serious
bullets.
wounds.
I can do those as well.
If you shoot me early, just end my suffering.
I'll be fine if
Hang on,
I
so
can
search-
get energy because
yeah, so I've still
my
got-
body one becomes dressed again. So
Yeah, so psychiatrist.
I'm going to use my lend a hand to.
Yeah, what did the scout do? Just search.
Yeah.
Search and pass. Okay, so the scout has searched the room and has then just immediately passed.
No,
So-
not past. Scavenge, search and scavenge.
Oh, search
just
and scavenge, so
just
search twice.
Fully search. Yeah.
Completely kissed
Also
that,
drained
so
it.
there's nothing else in that room now.
Wait, if you search and scavenge.
Yeah, scavenge can happen even if there's nothing in, yeah. On to the psychologist.
I'm going to use my lend a hand to run into the room.
Cool.
Then I'm going to give my drone to who I feel more suspicious about.
I'm going to be checking an engine soon. So
I'm probably going to die.
That's a good shout, actually, if you want to find out for
Yeah,
sure
well-
what Engine 3 is doing.
Engine 2 is good. It is green.
I'll give the drone to
Okay,
you.
so that drone lets Glenn see any secret checks
any
that
checks
CEO
you
also
do.
has.
I'll use my would you kindly for that.
Would you kindly?
And I'll pass from now on.
I cannot trade. There's just an orb following me.
Cool. Goes to me then. So I'm going to. Is there anything? Yep, there's one thing left. So I'm going to search the room again. So nothing in the armory now. And get 2 reds. Ooh. Oh, that's a choice. Secret.
I should get him so just can see the cards he's looking at now.
Okay, I'm just going to rob that and discard that.
Do you want a snack or anything?
Okay. And since we're not surrounded by noise and I don't think we're going to get an encounter, I feel pretty confident in discarding both of these to use the armory action to recharge my energy weapon. So get my assault rifle up to 6 ammo because I have my auto loader. Thank you.
Yeah, she can't use any. Right, yeah, no, yeah. Square to
6 ammo.
So me and Dale are basically the item shops at the moment.
Yep. So the scout has moved into the emergency room with the android and then opened a trade and between them have swapped some items. So everyone else had passed up until the scout. At which point the CEO had one more thing, which is allowed to give him a card, which is allowing him to open a trade with the scout. So with that last second trade from the CEO then, everybody has passed. So 11 turns remaining.
Strategy.
Intruder attack. Nobody is in a room with an intruder, so that doesn't happen. Fire damage, no one's in the room with fire, but one of the eggs in the nest is destroyed from the fire. Resolve an event card. Hunt. Move every adult intruder not in combat to a neighbouring room with a character if possible. If there are several rooms to choose from, move the adult intruder to the room with the lowest number. So,
Wait, where are we going?
So we've got room
so not in combat to a neighbouring room with a character if
10,
possible.
so it's going to move over.
So they stay where they were, if not.
Or they're going to 2. Because of
No, adults don't
Yep.
move.
Adults don't move for this one. That's
yeah.
the breeder and the queen.
Yeah, so the Queen's in vent, she's gone.
So the queen disappeared into the vent and has been removed from the board, so her token goes back in the bag.
Also, to manage damage.
She goes away.
Yep. Damage goes away with her.
Oh, does it heal?
Yep.
Well,
Yep. So queen's back in the vents. Adults stay where they are because there's nobody
I thought you
adjacent.
said rooms with.
A character if possible.
Yeah, but if there's not.
Then they.
Multiple character. Okay, I'm with you now.
Oh, hang on. Oh no, if there are several to choose from.
Yeah.
But no, there aren't.
They weren't adjacent. They weren't adjacent, so they just
Okay.
moved.
Okay.
So they stay where they are. Back development. Shake, shake.
Please don't.
empty.
Noise. Please. Please.
Larvae. Larvae comes out.
Oh, God.
And adults goes in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Space Cat comes to me.
My disappointment
Hooray.
is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
Next turn. Okay, so how many turns have I got until that nest is utterly destroyed?
You've got 3 turns.
3. If you hang on, trade deal. You give me something, I'll go get you an egg.
I have two things I could give you, both are reds. I'm going to make my way over there anyway, but if you can get in there and get an egg, then I will uphold that deal. Well then, so new turn. Soldier will move into fire control system.
Follow.
Psychologist is following. Rolling for noise. 3. That's not an encounter. That goes there, and psychologist followed. We'll get rid of a search to do that. Then we'll get rid of basic repairs and full auto to fix the fire suppression system. So that is now fixed. So the android has discarded some tools to heal all her light wounds and has then used the emergency room function to dress all of her serious wounds. So she's actually suffered the damage, but she doesn't suffer the effects. And now if you do that again, you can just straight heal them if you use the room action.
Yeah, I really wish I could.
So the CEO has used an energy charge to heal, to get all his robot's energy back, and has then dressed the serious wound because the robot had energy, then used a med pack to get rid of said dressed serious wound. Moving on then to the scout. So the scout has moved into the nest, placing noise. Did you move silently? Yep, moved silently, so no noise placed, and has picked up an egg for the second action, but has suffered a light wound from the fire. Psychologist.
I use my search action to search in the room.
Searching the room, there is now nothing else left in that room.
I am going to use computer skills to use the computer in the room with no points.
Yep, fire suppression, so where are you putting out the fire?
Is it just one fire?
Just the one fire.
Yeah, I'll take out the nest.
The nest is no longer on fire. Hooray.
Oh, I said today I was going to do
Yeah,
it.
you did. Much appreciated.
But I'm saying you could have left it on fire and then we wouldn't have to worry about the fucking nest.
Yeah, true. It's good to just not have fire, you know. Speaking of, no, I'm not gonna put that fire out with those two cards because I kind of want to hang on to that. We're probably going to get an encounter.
Yeah, same.
What do? I think I'm just going to pass you now. Yeah, no, because there's nothing in the room. You've
Android?
got the last thing. So I'm passing as the soldier. Android. So Android has searched the room and then is out of cards, and so is passing onto the CEO. Okay, so the CEO has just checked engine 3, but because the psychologist put her drone on him, Glenn also gets to see what it was. So you are saying the engines are working?
Yep.
Yeah?
2 and 3 are working.
So engines 2 and 3 should be working, it should just be engine 1 that's broke.
Definitely working.
Cool. That was your first action?
Yeah, no, I've got no more cards, so I have to pass.
And then CEO is passing, moves to Scout. So the Scout has moved noisily from the nest to engine 2, noise was placed there, and then to the comms room, and noise was placed there, off to the psychologist.
I am going to use dress the slime marker.
Okay, using clothes to get rid of the swine marker.
Because I've done a serious wound, flip it over, but I got the same thing twice, so there's no point.
And your second one.
I'm going to pass.
Passing. I've already passed. So
Anyone else got
androids
actions to do?
No, it's me done.
passed. CEO passed. Scout.
I've got no cards.
Yep. End of turn then. On to 10 turns remaining. Intruders attack. Not in a room with any intruders. Fire damage. Same deal. Resolve an event card. Lurking. Remove from the board all intruders which are not in a room with a character. Put their respective tokens in the intruder bag. So, 1, 2, 3 adult tokens go back in the bag and they go off the board.
Thank Christ.
I am actually okay with this.
What, you want them to be sticking around?
Well, no, it means that we can now move a bit more freely.
Yeah,
now.
then there's a
We're
bag.
moving
We
into a
also
room with
might
one.
actually redraw them because we're about
Oh
to
yeah,
have
but we can actually manage noise as opposed to a
So
guaranteed walk into a
that
room.
was our
and then out.
event, wasn't it? So
Yes, bag development. Shake. Probably an adult. It's a creeper. Now, let me just check because I'm pretty sure I know what happens there.
don't you become a breeder?
I'm pretty sure it does.
Yeah, so you're going to want to do a week.
So we've drawn a creeper token from the intruder bag, so that goes out of the bag, and one of these bad boys goes in. Hooray! Space Cat moves over to the android. So the android has healed both of her dress wounds by spending a total of 4 cards in the emergency room to get rid of all the serious injuries she had. Goes then to the CEO. So the CEO has stepped into the nest and rolled dead silence, and then has stepped carefully into engine 2, placing noise behind him. Goes to the scout. So the scout has stepped normally into the hatch, generating noise there, and has then spent a energy charge to activate her motion scanner.
Which actually means I need to drop it because it's a heavy item.
Oh yeah. So we just drop the egg and then you're in?
Does this count as a trade?
No, you just drop
No, you just drop it.
No.
No, it just drops on the floor.
No, I meant for, but considering you asked me to go get an egg for you.
Okay. So, whole
won't
thing
get
is,
anything from Dale.
you promised you would get me the egg from the nest, right? And I promised I would trade you a thing. So you're dropping the egg on the floor. I will still honour that trade.
Yeah, it's on camera.
It's on camera. I will honour the trade. Yeah.
We have evidence.
The text comes up.
Or just this.
God will remember this.
Every time Chris mentioned egg, it's just going to be cut off.
Egg is on the floor.
Yeah.
Cool, because the motion tracker took up a heavy object which the egg was currently having, so the egg is now on the ground. So, Psychologist has used her elite hacking skills to use the fire suppression without paying 2 cards and has put out the fire in the airlock and had then stepped into the room with the scout. So, over to the soldier. I am also going to give it a demolition to step into the room with all of those, and I will get rid of covering fire to pick up the egg. And I will initiate a trade.
You might as well leave the egg, do the trade, and pick up the egg before your next move, so I can move on. So leave the
No,
egg on.
because I don't want one of you two to pick up the egg before.
don't need an egg.
I know, but
I've got my hands full.
If any, okay. I'm just picking up the egg because I know what you're like, and I don't want you to grab that egg from right under me.
I ain't got enough cards to do
I'm
that.
still in the room.
Hang on.
You initiate a trade action, and I will give you stuff.
I want the comms
yeah?
room, but the comms room is surrounded
Hang
by
on.
noise.
He hasn't got enough hands to pick up stuff. I've got both my hands full.
Look, this egg is real important to me, all right?
Have the egg.
Yeah, but
I need
I
the
need
egg.
to get to the cockpit to figure out where the fuck we're going.
For once, I'm not aiming for you.
I'm saying I need to get to the cockpit, so I need to keep moving.
I need to pick it up though.
Leave the egg, pick it up.
I'm sorry, no, I need
If we
this.
die,
I need
hang on,
this, I'm
it's
sorry.
on camera. If we die, it's Dale's fault.
Yep, fine, fair.
Dale said he will trade, he didn't say when he will trade.
Don't,
So you can always follow you and trade again.
you realise I still have a
Fine
gun?
print. Yep, so Android has stepped from that room and triggered an encounter, so shake back.
Be larvae.
No, I don't.
Regular adults, 2.
No, unfortunate. See if surprise attack.
Does surprise attack here. Flip an intruder attack. Scratch, get a light wound and a contamination.
That's okay.
He's just healed himself.
Is an adult?
Yeah.
Is that an adult?
Yep, that is. Grab yourself a contamination.
And then, can I pick up in combat?
Not items.
Yeah, you can't search.
No, can I pick up that?
I think you might be able to as a basic action, because it's just on the board, like it doesn't
Yeah.
say that you can't
No,
not do it in combat.
then I want to pick it up.
Okay, picking up
I like
the...
that idea. Big alien comes in, slaps her on the head,
And then I pass.
kids run.
And then the android is... So the CEO is passing, so it goes to the scout, and the scout is opening up a trade, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am giving you
Now you're
item.
I'm in the room.
I sense some distrust among
There
us.
we go. So the trade was completed, yeah? I'm sufficient to my word.
at the moment. Now I'm going to take this thing, pull the pen and run.
Okay, so that's your first action.
That's my first action.
Okay, so scouts initiated the trade. I've given them one of the items. They've used reconnaissance to move silently into the Harminatorium, and then it's passing. Psychologist. I haven't passed.
I know he passed.
You can do it at any time.
Play this after any other player passes.
Oh, okay, cool. So CI is one more thingy, so getting another action card.
I was thinking more rest.
He's like,
Good. I need to roll.
No, dead silence.
Oh yeah, true.
Did you roll that?
No, roll you fool.
Yeah, so that's an encounter. So CEO did one more thing, got a card, and then it's moved into the comms room and triggered an encounter.
He's going to die.
Quite possibly, because he's got no cards left. It's an adult. Got 3. Yep, so adult takes you by surprise.
don't you have
Last
anything?
card. I think we've ever done that.
Yeah, we shuffle him once it's gone, and it misses. Yep, so
No larvae.
that misses you for now. Okay, so CEO's then got one more card and has stepped into the hatch, but you will take an attack from the
Noise all
adult
around you. Bring it
once
to
we've
us.
shuffled the deck.
There's actually 3 of you in that.
So, as the CEO is fleeing, he gets a scratch, he gets a light wound, and a contamination card.
Literally the best one to get, I think.
Thank you very much. That goes on top.
For attacks on you, yeah.
Personally, I prefer miss, but so the psychologist then has used the hatch control system to unlock escape pod number 1, which is in evacuation center A, which is there. And then you're passing. Yep. So going to the soldier then. I'm going to get rid of taking aim to step into the room with the scout. And then I'll get rid of search to step normally into the monitoring room. No, for that one, but I do for this. 2.
I remember rules.
Noise in.
I was going to say, you could have just waited for me to do it. Literally.
Yeah, but if I'd have waited for you to do it, then you would have moved off, so I'd have to roll noise here. So everybody is passing, so there are now 9 turns remaining, 1 more and the Hibernatorium opens up. So, intruder attack. There is an intruder in the room with the android, so flipping a card.
With the crib.
Hits with a claw attack, gets 2 light wounds and a contamination.
Was there already?
Get yourself a contamination for the android and 2 light wounds.
I already got scratched, didn't I?
So it goes to a serious one.
So the 2 light wounds go away and you get a
Just keep that
serious
mark.
wound. Arm only has 1 hand slot for heavy items or objects. If they have 2 heavy items, they must have 1.
Fine with me.
I know the arm gun's already 1 of them, so that doesn't affect you for now.
The arm gun.
No, the arm.
My arm is
heavy
a
item.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah, so
part of
yeah.
your arm, so you don't. It doesn't take up a slot.
I removed my arm.
Okay, so bag development.
Event.
Ah, yeah, good. I forgot the event. Whoop.
Die.
Oh dear. Evacuation pod ejection. Launch the escape pod token with the lowest number. So the one that you just unlocked has just buffed.
Everybody. I want to see them F's in chat.
Well, I had nothing better.
Okay, right, so that's gone. Great. Also, adults, breeders, and queens move down corridor 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm left, so I'm fine with that.
He doesn't really stay in combat.
No, in combat stays there. So he is now moved into combat with those two.
My people need me. I
That
will
class is a surprise attack.
No, it does not.
Oh, I'm going to use that.
So, back development. Adults, everyone rolls for noise. You're in combat, so it's literally just the scout and the soldier that needs to. Scout. 4. That's an encounter.
Yeah.
Get rid of all those noise, and the scout is dealing with
this one as well.
an adult with 3. Do you have 3 or more cards?
No, very
Nope.
well.
So surprise attacks you. Adult pops in, surprise attack.
No,
Nope,
no.
misses.
I'll take that.
Yep, and then noise for me.
You're right, bro.
So, yep, no encounter for the soldier. Okay then, first player token moves along.
Yep.
So,
CEO.
to the CEO, draw 5 cards.
Yeah.
Okay, so the CEO has attempted to escape to here, but the psychologist has just played interruption, so he's staying where he is.
Tell me about your mother.
Tell me about your child, as the alien is scratching
I
away.
don't have an interrupt on me.
Attempting to escape again then, over there. Adult attacks you. Hits you with a claw attack, 2 light wounds and a contamination.
I will block that. I'll stop it with.
Okay, using a stop it card to actually ignore that. So the robot has blocked the attack.
I need a 2.
Dead silence, you're fine.
Yep, then that's me.
Cool, that's CEO done. Scout. So the scout has used. Do you just move normally? Or yep, you used adrenaline to escape from the alien into the room that I'm in. Drawing a card as a result, but does he attack? Gets you with a scratch, a light wound, and a contamination card. Add yourself contamination and a light wound.
Yeah, I'm taking the light wound.
You've already taken it?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. Second action then.
I'll play a rest to see if I can just get rid of this infection card.
Okay, resting with the scout. So there is your scanner.
Sure, you contaminate. Would you put it back?
Yeah, put them on bottom.
I'm fine.
Fine. No contamination.
You want to take that back?
Okay.
So that clears that out of my deck, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the scouts escaped the alien into the room with the soldier, didn't take an attack from it, and has used a rest to get rid of a contamination.
But I'm not past
Psychologist.
actions.
I was having a big turn as well. Like, fuck you.
Running away.
Running away. Does he hit you on the way out?
Could you not use shrink to follow?
He does. Claw attack. 2 light wounds and a contamination.
That's basic movement.
Contamination and 2
Yeah,
light
that was a
wounds.
basic movement,
No,
wasn't it?
it's not basic.
Escape.
I would have just gone all out and wasted. I'd burn 5
One
energy on the
noise.
punch if I.
2. There. Then your second action. The psychologist is passing. Okay, it goes to soldier. So I'm going to get the soldier to walk into the lab by getting rid of my interruption. Rolling for noise. Danger, high voltage. Oh no, in combat, so doesn't pull the intruder in, but does get noise in the vents in every corridor. Then I'm going to get rid of rest and basic repairs to use the lab action to analyse the egg. So, egg goes away and reveal the intruder egg weakness. The way of fighting, if an adult intruder attacks you with a bite, it deals a light instead of a serious wound.
Wow.
That's quite big.
That's
That's
mega.
going to be useful.
That is very useful. And that's me for now. The android has escaped the alien into the lab. Did it hit you on the way out?
No, I missed.
Nope. And then you're researching the intruder card.
Reaction to danger.
The value of tokens when taking surprise attack is reduced by 1 to a minimum of 1. So you need less cards in your hand when they surprise attack you in order to be successful.
And then that's it.
And that's the android done.
CEO?
CEO.
I've got no cards.
3 counters.
Passing. Scouts. So the scout has scavenged the room, so even though there's nothing there, has managed to find some red items, then moved carefully into the surgery, placing noise there. Psychologist has passed on to the soldier. A bit concerned by all that noise in that room, so I'm going to get rid of taking aim to walk into this room here. On for noise. Danger, high voltage. Pulls in the adults from the hibernatorium. I've got 1 card left and I'm going to use it to open up. So let's fire off the assault rifle. Twin helix or better. That's miss. Aim. So moved in and missed. Android. Hal.
I'll move in.
Android's moving in.
Shoot at it.
Shooting with the arm
So if I
gun.
get 2 aims, what are they called? 2 crits, then I deal additional injury.
Cool.
Where are they?
Hits.
It's only 1.
So 1 point damage. Get rid of the ammo from the arm gun. Doesn't die, doesn't run off either. So that's both of our actions done. Android moved in, shot and dealt damage. CEO passed.
Yes.
Scout
Cards
passed.
passed.
Pass.
I've got 1 more, I might as well shoot it.
Shooting again with the arm gun.
Come on, big money.
That's not big money. Misses.
Not say big money from now.
That's all of us passed, right?
Yeah, it's me.
Yep, everyone's passed. So, on to turn 8. 8 turns remaining. The hibernatorium is now open if you would like to climb into Cryo if you think the ship will survive. Okay, intruder attack. Attacks both of us. So, flip it. Slime. Character gets a slime and a contamination marker. I'm actually okay with that. That's not the worst thing that could have happened. Okay, so both the android and the soldier have been slimed by that adult. No more intruders to attack, they're all in different rooms. Event cards. Egg protection. Resolve an encounter for each character who is in the nest or carrying an egg. Nobody's in the nest. I was carrying an egg, but it's been researched. It's gone. Queens and breeders moved down to chamber 2. There are no queens and breeders. So yeah, event done.
Bag.
Bag event.
Bag. Shake.
You're gonna ruin my day.
Queen. Oh, wait.
No, that's a breeder. I believe everyone just rolls for noise with that. All players roll for noise. If you're in combat, you don't do it. And then
Me
it turns to the bag.
first.
Yeah.
So that goes back in the bag. Okay, so CEO rolling for noise.
You need 2.
That's a 1. So that's an encounter.
Is it an encounter with a breeder?
It's an adult. Do you have 1 card in your hand?
Yes.
Yes. So it doesn't surprise attack you because we researched the weakness thing.
Well,
so.
does the contamination
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, it counts for nothing. So yep. So you
You
get
might
a,
just leave that face up as a reminder.
so you get an adult, and it surprise attacks you. Scratch, light wound, and contamination.
Light wound, yeah, it was the bite we.
Contamination. Scouts, roll. Dead silence, you're not slimed? Nope, so Scout's fine.
It's almost like the sneaky soldier is sneaky.
Psychologist. Rolling for noise. 3. Nope, you're fine. And we're in combat. So don't need to. Okay, Space Cat moves along to Chris. And everyone draws 5 cards. So the scout has used some bandages to heal all her light wounds and is then searching the surgery with scavenge, even though there's nothing in it.
Yep. And that's my turn, but
Yep.
I've still got cards left.
Psychologist.
There's no doors on my way through.
There's a door there.
Can re-roll that.
I'm going to
Just go
spend
run next to you, roll the results of your noise rolls.
Check
I
what?
keep forgetting that's the
do
thing.
signal.
Sending the signal. So the psychologist has sent the signal and then stepped into the hatch control system with that alien. So it doesn't roll for noise, but doesn't get attacked just yet.
Probably better had a search trade.
It would. Soldier! I'm going to do taking aim. So let me go over there. So roll an attack and re-roll it if I don't like it. That's a blank. I don't like it. That's a miss. I still don't like it, but it's no.
You take another shot.
I can't re-roll a re-roll. I will take another shot, however. Let's get rid of interruption. Shoot again, but I can't re-roll. Miss. Miss. Not good. That's me for now.
I can tell why you made it into the bloody infantry.
I'm tempted to move out, but I might fire
Where are
one.
the
Then.
bloody tanks?
Yeah, I fire one.
Okay, shooting once for the android's arm gun. This is
Y'all are just
Then I'm going to move out.
stepping out. So does he attack you on the way out?
Nope.
Nope, misses.
So then I'm slime, so what does that mean again?
Just certain things might affect you, like with event cards or the like. You can never roll dead silence. It's now counted as danger.
One, okay, that's me.
Okay.
Sorry,
So Android took a shot, missed, and then moved into the laboratorium, generating noise there.
bang, that's me done.
Okay, CEO.
I'm going to robotically punch the
Okay.
Talway boy.
Giving him a good slap. Hits him for 2.
I'm going to burn all 4.
Ooh, okay.
All
So,
3, sorry.
yep, so
but isn't
you
it
get
your
an additional
robot
on top of that.
That's 5 damage to him.
Yeah, do you have another
damage.
energy cell to recharge your robot?
So putting
Look, I don't
all the
really
damage
need
into
it.
that robotic punch onto that intruder. Does it kill it? Don't be a 6. It's a 3, it's dead.
Nice work.
He died.
And then
Powering that home.
will rest and scan my contamination card.
Okay. Scan your contamination card.
Yeah.
Is that infected? It's
shot it,
infected. So you keep that card and you have a lovely larvae and you put it on your character board. You might want to get that checked.
Yeah, which is all the way over.
Does it say
Yeah.
this is my hand?
Yeah, you could craft an antidote to maybe get you out, but the surefire way is the surgery, which is over there. There is also an event
What
card
if
in
I
that.
go into the stasis?
If you do that, there is a chance you'll survive. Like, you basically shuffle your hand, draw 4 or 5 cards, and if one of them is the contamination, you're dead.
Alright. You'll go, Chris?
I'm going to spend. I'm spending for reconnaissance, spending the additional to make it into the cockpit,
Scouts reconnaissing into the cockpit.
and that's me done.
Okay, is that you passing then?
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, a card, pass. Psychologist.
I will pop it in the face, I guess.
Okay, so the psychologist doesn't have enough cards to actually run away, so she has to shoot instead. Misses. Nothing. Are you passing?
Yeah, it's me done. Go ahead.
Passing goes to the soldier then. Let's get rid of basic repairs to shoot again.
I like this entire game. I've only used
Come on.
one shot.
No, missed! Search, shoot again. Come on, one of you. Hey! So we hit it for 2 because of the assault rifle. That's 3.
Come on, 3.
Nope,
Oh.
5. Still alive. Where? And that's me done, passing.
Alright. I'm going to move.
Ooh, interesting.
I'm
Then
done.
careful move.
Oh, come on. Immediately leaving.
Do you get
Bye.
swiped?
Yep, so he gets you with a claw attack on the way out. 2 light wounds and a contamination.
That's bite, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's the bite.
Yeah, it's by not that. Get yourself a contamination and 2 lights.
Just walking through.
Yeah, just see ya. Okay, you've got things going on here. Amateur scout. See ya. Move into the armory. Roll for noise. 1.
Oh, shit.
There. Okay.
Fuck it.
Moving again into storage.
Oh, god damn it.
2, which triggers an encounter. What you getting?
Come on,
You're
nothing.
getting a larvae.
Can you
No,
killing
son
it?
of a bitch.
Oh,
You die. You got 2.
let me check that because I think
It just rips out your chest, doesn't it?
no. I think there was something on there that meant we didn't last time. Let me just check that. Oh yeah, if the character being attacked doesn't have a larvae, place one there. The targeted player gets 1 contamination, so you just get a contamination card. It doesn't kill you. but it does infest with the surprise attack. So CEO walked into storage, triggered a surprise attack from the larvae, which immediately infested, but he already had a larvae on his player board. He can't get another one from infesting, he just gets another contamination card. Can we give you that?
Yeah,
He's already got it. Okay, Scout. Wherever she's gone, on the bridge. Scout's passed. Psychologist, passing. Soldier, pass.
Android.
Pass.
Pass. Okay, everyone done. Down to turn 7.
2 more turns with the android turns off, so I'd recommend.
Yeah, exactly. She needs to get it moving. So, intruder attack. There's an intruder in the room with me. It bites. So we got. Hang on, we got a thing for that. Deals a light instead of a serious wound. So light wound for the soldier from that bite. Much better. Attacking the psychologist as well. Misses. You're fine. Okay, so nothing else from intruder attacks. No fire. So we resolve an event. Damage. Place a malfunction marker in each room with an adult, intruder, breeder, or queen. Adults not in combat move down corridor 2.
So first off,
Yep. Okay.
So does the malfunction start?
No, I think it'll just be in where the
Yeah, so then it says move.
So there's now malfunction in the hatch control system, evacuation center B, and in the monitoring room. And then that adult has moved down into the lab. Intruder bank development. Yeah. Queen! Queen lays an egg. There's one more egg in the nest. And back in.
Shame it's not on fire.
it's the fire. So.
Okay, Space Cat moves along. And everyone draws for 5 if you can. So what's happened there? So the android has scanned the contamination card.
As I drew it.
As you drew it, it was infected, and that's giving you a serious wound.
Yes, because I was on 2 light wounds.
So you're back on 2 serious wounds.
Yes.
And you're bleeding
And
again.
I'm bleeding again.
All that work I did.
So all the duct tape on the android is starting to peel off. Turns out you can't fix everything with duct tape.
I'm going to run away.
Psychologist is running.
This is where convenient hurt.
Does it attack you? Gets you with a scratch, get a light wound and a contamination.
Give me a heavy.
Oh, okay. Serious wound.
I would have got a heavy now.
Bleeding. So for a light wound at the end of each turn. Any more damage, you're dead.
Noise.
Yeah, noise.
Yeah, rolling for noise. 4. Nope. You're fine for now.
And then I'm going to blow the door.
Okay, demolition, destroy the door. That's the psychologist done. Soldier! Okay,
Come on, kill the damn thing.
ooh, you did one disadvantage for every 2 ammo, even if you miss. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use covering fire, discard 1 ammo, and I or another character can escape without triggering an attack. So covering fire to get out to there, and it doesn't attack me.
Noise.
You should have come to me, Dale.
Rolling for noise. 4, that's an encounter.
I should have my noise, so yeah.
Hooray! It's an adult. 3 becomes 2. It does not surprise attack me.
Nice.
So he's in the surgery, but he doesn't surprise attack me.
So is he the GP?
Then I'm going to get rid of my search to use a weapon charge to energy charge to fully reload my weapon. Which gives me full 6 ammo back. So the android has sent the signal with the comms room using the boom action for free, and there's then search for 2 yellows. Goes to CEO. That doesn't sound like you got the right thing you wanted.
Actually, that's not too bad. I'm actually quite
That's actually pretty cool.
I didn't read it, I just wanted duct tape, but I got something else.
Fair enough. CEO. So the CEO has searched the storage room and found a red item, then moved quietly to airlock control, placing noise token there in corridor 4. Scout.
What are the actions I can take in the car?
So you can spend 2 cards to check the coordinates, and another 2 cards to change the coordinates.
Check.
Okay, so checking the coordinates, and you don't have to tell us what it is.
While I'm here, we spend 2 more, change the coordinates.
To D. Okay.
And I will openly tell everybody, we're now going home, people. We're going
Flying home.
Earth.
Okay, so what was the other ones?
Oh wait, well I'm in order. Like B was Venus, C was deep space, A was Mars.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay, psychologist is passing then. Moves to soldier, and I'm going to use full auto to just mag dump into that thing. Discard all ammo from the assault rifle to pull and shoot. You deal 1 additional injury for every 2 ammo discarded, even if you miss. So I'm doing at least 3. Do I actually hit it?
Please.
I don't, but I do at least 3 injuries to it. So did that kill it?
Yeah!
It's dead. Hooray.
I mean, you are by far truly an Imperial Guardsman.
Oh, absolutely.
Just single shots didn't work.
Only stormtroopers are so precise. So that's the first one. That's actually killed the hostile. So then I'm going to rest to scan the contamination card that's in my hand.
You good, you bad.
So look.
Is it infected in well?
It is not infected.
Well,
I'm fine.
Is it
first ever
infected?
contamination.
Contamination goes away. Cool. So Android has got rid of the slime with the close marker, and then basically use a spacesuit to move to another yellow room, which is there.
Why
So
would
yeah,
an android need a spacesuit?
an excellent question. Well, they're not entirely robots.
Well, maybe it's
Well,
like
the space is a bit harsh.
Yeah.
I'll get full energy again on.
Okay, so using the energy charge to
Yeah,
recharge
5.
your robot. So
Five or
robot is
six?
now fully charged again. Scout is passing. Psychologist.
I've passed already.
I've got no cards. Pass.
Yeah, no cards.
Pass.
Pass. Everyone's passed. Turn 6. So 1 more for the android to get into cryo.
Yep.
Otherwise, she is dead.
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Yep. So intruder attack. No one's in a room with an intruder. No fire damage. Resolve an event card. Flammable compounds. Place a fire marker in the hibernatorium. If it's already on fire, place a fire in each neighbouring room. It does not spread through closed doors or technical corridors. The hibernatorium is spontaneously combusting. Breeders and queens move down corridor 4. We have neither of those.
Fire damage goes before that, so I'm fine.
Yep, exactly. Bank development. Yep. Queen. Queen lays another egg in the nest. Pops one out. So, that's everything. Space Cat moves along.
And you
I'm going to get rid of demolition to move where the scout is. Doesn't generate noise.
Yeah, I completely healed them.
Then I'm going to get rid of basic repairs and covering fire to move cautiously into evacuation centre A, and I will place noise behind me. That's me for now. Android. Go. So the android is attempting to get into cryo. You need a 3.
3 or dead silence.
3 or dead silence.
Yes!
Gets it.
Sorry.
At the 11th hour, Android climbs into cryogenics. She is removed from the board, so assuming the ship doesn't blow up,
Please.
you'll probably survive. So the CEO has moved from the airlock control into evacuation centre, not making a noise because I'm there, and then to the bridge, again, not making a noise because Chris is there. Scout.
Spreading for reconnaissance to go in here.
So you're going to the last hidden room, it's the generator. It's slime, it's a room covered in slime.
I've closed, discard the slime marker.
Okay, so give it a card, and then you get rid of the slime.
Yep.
So the scouts stealthily moved into the generator room, got slimed, used some clothes to get rid of said slime. Moves to psychologist.
I am going to make riskiest of manoeuvres.
Look, they're walking.
Big plane.
Just loves drawing aliens.
I am going to run here. Come on, dead silence.
Okay.
Oh, he got it!
Okay.
Oh,
Still, hang on.
Now we need a 3 or 4 or
3 or
silence.
4 dead silence. Oh, he's kicking.
and then you don't
still
need an
kicking.
adult from the...
No, not yet. Come on.
Yeah, that's you done for now.
I'm ready for next turn. I can flip this blue bleed so I don't die.
Moves to me then. I'm going to search the room. So, I have just searched the room once and recovered that, and then I am passing. That's me for the turn. Goes to Android, who's in cryo, can't do anything. It goes to the CEO.
Is it 2 to check?
Correct.
2 to look at.
2 to check, yes.
I'll check coordinates.
And I will check with you.
And Glenn can check because of the secret drone. So where are we going, boys? What's it? We are, okay, so we are going to Earth.
It's nothing to do with
objectives, but I really hope he dies.
Look, take out the kill so many times.
Just quietly. Just want him to die.
Because then if he died, it'd unlock the escape pods, and I could just peace out.
I noticed you've been hanging there.
I will.
I'm just silently, not so silently, willing Glenn to die. Well, Chris, I'm not picking.
You still need to roll a 2 of
So the scout has searched the room and then is passing, going on to the psychologist, wherever she's gone.
Spend 2 to flip over my bleeding.
Okay, so dressing your serious wound.
That's me done.
That's you done. Goes to me. I'm passing.
I'm passing as well.
Pass. Scout. Pass. Glenn. Pass.
He passed.
Yep, everyone's passed. 5 turns remaining. Anybody in the room with Intruder? Nope. No fire, so we resolve an event. Life support failure. Place a malfunction marker in each explored green room and remove the event from the game. So every green room is now malfunctioning. So emergency room, the lab's already. Nope. Lab's broke. Surgery's broke. That's everything.
I mean, you've got the robots who can repair it.
Ooh, speaking of repairs, we've only got like one token. Mom to get on fixing stuff. So adults move down corridor 2 if they're not currently engaged.
So first player goes on to CEO because you can't go to the Android.
Oh, got it.
Okay, yeah. So CEO gets the space cap. Draw from the bag. Bag development. It's an adult. Everyone rolls for noise in player order. So that would have started with me. That's a 4. I get an encounter.
There's the noise from me as well.
What do we get? I'm dealing with a breeder. Hefty chunk has entered the room.
How many cards?
That's a 4, but I have nerves of steel. It does not surprise attack me.
That is
Fine.
CEO? Well, you can't. Maybe get danger everywhere.
4. Yep, noise behind.
Scout. 4. Do I
noise
want to
in
re-roll
front.
that with my motion tracker?
Yeah, what is
Yeah,
the
what's the
point?
point?
Come on, silence.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Nope, psychologist.
He's going to come towards me now.
Depends, it's not a danger. You trigger a new encounter. What do you get? You get the queen!
Yeah.
The queen! She had the taste of you the first time and she's coming back for more!
Everybody,
Do you have at least 3 cards in your hand?
No.
No, so some surprise attacks.
You know what? I could have.
That's a frenzy. All characters in the room who have 2 serious wounds die. You have lots. Yep. Queen has entered the lobby and has immediately battered the psychologist about. She is now dead.
That opens the.
So all the escape hatches are now unlocked because there is a dead character.
Would have been 2. Well, no.
I mean, I wish there wasn't a breeder there, but. So the CEO has stepped into the surgery, but it is currently broken, so he's searched the room and got nothing.
I may as well pick up a body instead.
Oh yeah, there you go. Pick up the body instead, because then you're actually using your action for something, so it's not passing. Scout.
So I've done a search. I'll be doing a second search.
So search once, search twice.
Right, for my
Psychologist is dead. Goes to soldier.
I have got some cards left, so I might be able to make
Right,
it.
gonna get rid of interruption to use energy charge to refill my gun. Okay, so use interruption to get rid of my energy charge to refill my gun. So let's do a taking aim shot, which is a re-rollable shot. Hits it and does 2 damage because the assault rifle gets rid of
shoot it
ammo.
again?
I'm more wanting it to run off. And the next one, because you draw 2 for it.
And add them together.
Yep, so that would have been 11. He's still alive. Then let's
Shoot him again, dude.
burn the search card to shoot him again.
Have a 6.
Only the target symbols will hit. Oh, hits him for 3. So
coming in
does he run off? So 4 plus 6. Oh, that almost would have killed him. No, he's still alive.
Why are you doing 2?
Because he's a breeder, he's 2, you add them together. That's me for now. Moves along to CEO. The scout has moved carefully from the generator to the bridge and regularly to join the CEO in surgery. So back to the soldier then. Let's use full auto, mag dump, 4 ammo, so I'm doing at least 2 injuries even if I miss. Well, let's see if I actually hit. Nope, but I deal 2. So does he? He runs off.
Does he die?
Oh no, because you always take the arrow over. So where does he run? He runs down corridor 1, which goes this way. Takes all his damage with him. Okay.
just wanted to give you a hug, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna play for time. I'm gonna pass for now.
Alright, so pass.
Goes to you.
It goes round, so...
Everyone passed?
Yeah, so...
Okay,
Aventus.
so 4 turns remaining. Anyone in room with an alien? No. Fire? Yep, that one gets an injury marker. Just flip a damage for see if he runs off. He does. Where does he run? Flip it.
Oh, don't flip. Okay.
Yep. He runs down corridor 3, so he goes and joins the breeder. That's ominous for me. Now we get the actual event. Malfunction. Place a malfunction marker in the explored room with the lowest room number. Then
Yeah, we blows up.
Yeah, blows up.
The lowest
No,
room.
hang on. So we go in the lowest room number, but if we probably the bridge. Yeah, it's the bridge. So if we have to place another malfunction, that's it. Done. Because there are no
well,
more to
luckily
place.
we're about to fix
Breeder
that.
goes to 2. Queen goes
yes.
to 2. So she's down here.
Breeder goes to 3, actually.
Oh, it's 3. So yeah.
Which is.
Yeah, so that way to the Hibernatorium.
That's trying to.
Okay, and all those damage goes with the breeder. And bike elements. Shake.
It's going to be noisy.
It's an adult. Roll for noise in player order.
It's me.
No, not you, Chris.
Oh yeah, you've been you.
3. That's an encounter. It's an adult with a surprise of 3.
Oh, I would have had 0 in my hand.
Yep, so it does pop in and surprise attacks the pair of you. What does he do?
So to the CEO.
Bites, but
Bites.
Send you light wound.
So a slight wound for either of you because we researched the
So
weakness.
I've got 1 light wound.
I've gone through a serious wound.
So serious wound for the CEO. Hand, the cost of your item actions is increased by 1. So rolling for noise. Danger, high voltage. The adult comes in.
You get noise everywhere.
Hooray!
No, does he not get... It
still goes.
It still goes.
Yep, so adult has joined me in the evacuation centre.
Just shooting it.
Yeah,
I would just recommend shooting it, try and do as much damage as possible.
It might run off.
yeah, so the first shot.
Nope.
Misses.
And then spend another one.
Hits.
So it's up
Deals
to
1. Does it run off?
Nope.
It doesn't. So let's get rid of covering fire because I've not got any ammo, I'm just using it to escape. So I will move to airlock control. Does he hit me on the way out? He does not. Then need to roll for noise. 2, yeah, encounter.
You can get rid of an alien, do you?
Hooray! What do we get? An adult of surprise value 2. It does not take me by surprise. Another adult in airlock control. Let's get rid of interruption to move again into the cabins. Does he hit me on the way out? Gets a slime. Already got one. I get a contamination card. Contaminated. That's me for now. Roll for noise.
Yeah.
4. Another one.
Probably is. Marvin now.
It's got to be a larvae. Someone's left a
Queen.
Blank! Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Do a blank.
So for turn, first thing I'll do
What
is,
noise does go away?
robotically punch.
There are 3, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, hits.
It's
It's the
Oh,
card.
sorry, yeah.
Alright, so anything but a blank would have hit. So yeah, robotic punch hits.
Then 4, so that's 5 damage.
So 6 total.
6 total. Does he die? Yeah, he's dead. There he goes.
What else you got in your
That
hand?
one is dead. Okay, so CEO did the robotic punch which killed the alien, then has traded with the scout. Scout, what have you just done?
I traded over. I've repaired the room.
Yep, and then your second action. The scout has repaired the surgery and then initiated a trade with the CEO purely so they don't have to pass this turn. So, soldier then, I'm going to search the room. Question is, do I go for ammo or fix things? I think
Fixed.
fix things. We're going to be here a little bit longer. So I've searched the room, found a fire extinguisher, and then demolished that closed door to the monitoring room. That's me done for now.
Alright.
Spend these 2 to get rid of the. I use this surgery.
Yep, so you suffer a light wound because you've no idea what you're doing in the surgery, but you do get rid of the larvae on your character board and
you get rid
the
of all-
contamination card associated with it. Okay, so you had 3 contamination cards when you scanned as part of the surgery. You've got rid of the 1 infected and the 2 non-infected are remaining in your hand, but you've got rid of the larvae. Hooray! And then you automatically pass after using the surgery. Chris?
I think I've got to pass this one. Unless either of the other 2 players can think of
I'm
any
going to be
strategy.
passing.
CEO, you got any other weird plans?
No, I've got nothing.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Okay, so everybody is passing then. 3 turns remaining. Nobody's in a room with an intruder. Fire damage. The breeder takes another point of damage because the hibernatorium's on fire. Does that kill it?
4.
4, and leave the 4 out, shuffle the rest in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage on the breeder. So it's already drawn 4, so 4 less and it dies. Please die, please die, please die, please die.
Anything but like a 5 and a 6.
Yeah.
Is there? I swear there was an 8 card. Or can I
There's a 6 in there. Runs away. So where does it run to? It runs down corridor 3, which is back into airlock control.
God,
Okay.
things will not die. Event card.
Yep. So, event. Short circuit. Place a malfunction marker in each explored yellow room with a computer. And hang on, we've got 1 to put down.
There's one there, one there.
1 there. Yeah.
2 more rooms to do.
We have ran out of malfunction markers to place. So everyone, including the android who's in the hibernatorium, dies. The ship explodes. It just crumbled to bits around us. Everything on the Nemesis is killed. So, let's just see what the...
You must know the truth.
Well, you were telling the truth about the engines. Coordinates, I'm assuming we were going to Earth on D?
Yeah, we were.
Yes, we were. So, several secret objectives. Mine was to research the Intruder egg. That's it.
Explore the ship and do the signal.
Yeah, so John, I had, let's say, Earth or Survive. What was yours?
Me and at least one other character must survive.
And at least
Android?
one.
Send a signal and
So
intruder
if we all
card is
survive, we'd have been fine.
Yeah, so the malfunctions just got on top of us. Unfortunate, but that's what happens when you have an infestation on the Nemesis. So, good game.
Yeah.
Cool display. Yeah, I hope we'll get another one in the
I
future.
hope this-
Thanks for joining us.